What's up, fellow players of a child's card game? It is I, MtG here, back with another Magic the Gathering video, and today is a celebration, you guys. I've hit 100 subscribers, and I didn't do it myself. That is technically and literally all thanks to you guys. I cannot be more just appreciative of that. It really means a lot to me that you guys would want to subscribe to me and watch more of my videos. That's just really cool. It makes me feel good, and I'm really glad to be building a community, and I hope that more and more people will jump the shark. No, that is not, jump the shark is not the right phrase. Not jump ship. That's the reverse of what I'm looking for, but you understand what I'm saying. I hope that I can build more of a community here on this channel, and I just hope that you guys keep on enjoying my videos, and I will be bringing more to you right now. And without further ado, let's get into this deck. So this is not a great deck, but it is a really fun deck, and it has some of my favorite cards in Standard right now. Currently, one of my favorite cards is Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice. She's just so strong, so useful in a lot of different decks, and I love trying to find ways to put her in and make her very useful. She is a 2/5 flying with Mentor for 4 mana, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, choose up to one target creature you control. Up till end of turn, that creature gets +2/+0, gains trample if it's red, and gains vigilance if it's white. So this is perfect in any Boros or like Mardu deck or something like that. Especially like mid-rangey or aggressive decks. This is a good way to buff your creatures and make them stronger because she has Mentor, and this is a nice big flyer for getting around those defenses. So I also run this in my Boros aggro and Boros mid-range decks, but today we're doing Angels Tribal, and so the kind of keystone to that is Lyra Dawnbringer. She costs 5, and she's a 5/5. She's also she has flying, first strike, and lifelink, and other angels you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. So even in non-angel decks where she's not even buffing anyone else, this card is incredible. So good. Lyra Dawnbringer is very, very strong. And when you put her with a bunch of other angels, it's basically, it's kind of ridiculous. If you can get a couple angels on the field with Lyra, you win the game, assuming you don't get board wiped or anything like that. So what we're trying to do is just get Lyra Dawnbringer on the board and put some angels down so we can just win the game. So other angels we're playing are Resplendent Angel, of course, because this is not only a 3/3 flying angel for 3, it produces more angels if you gain 5 or more life on a turn. You can also buff it up to get it +2/+2 and lifelink, so you can trigger its own ability with itself in combat if you can spend that mana. So this is an exceptional card, really exceptional card, and it's our smallest creature, and we usually want to end up playing this later in the game anyway. Even though we could drop it on turn 3, we might not be doing that just because we have a board wipe that deals 3 damage, and we don't want to hit our own angels. I do like Deafening Clarion in this deck because it is a nice board wipe, which is hard to find at this low of mana in these colors. So this is as good as it's going to get, and this actually does the job for us in most cases. This helps us against mono red, mono blue, and mono white, assuming they don't have indestructible or anything like that. Deafening Clarion is a really nice solution to those aggro decks. We also are playing Shalai, Voice of Plenty, and Angel of Grace. Shalai is nice because she gives us and our other creatures hexproof, so that's good. She's also an angel, so that's nice. Other than that, she's kind of unremarkable. We don't play any green mana, so we're never going to use her ability, her mana ability, but that's okay. We don't really need it for the most part. We also have 2 Angel of Grace, which is a 5/4 flying for 5, and with flash. So normally we're going to be playing this at the end of our opponent's turn, just to get a threat on the board that they will not be prepared for on the next turn, usually. When Angel of Grace enters the battlefield until end of turn, damage that reduces your life total to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. So again, this is good against those aggressive decks that are going to try to just pummel us down. We can put down a blocker and prevent ourselves from dying for just 1 turn. And if she's in the graveyard, we can exile her to make our life total become 10. So she's very useful, and another angel again. We also play 2 Immortal Suns because we don't have any Planeswalkers, and we want a way to draw more cards at the end of the game and buff our creatures up. So the Immortal Sun is just the way to do that. This helps us shut down control decks in the late game, but usually not useful. Obviously not useful early on because it costs 6 mana, and it doesn't really do anything for us immediately, besides shutting down Planeswalkers. So in order to get to these big creatures and the Immortal Sun, we have to have a lot of removal. I've already shown you Deafening Clarion. This is a nice board wipe. We also run Ixalan's Binding to get rid of planeswalkers, enchantments, big artifacts, things like that. Even creatures that we are having trouble dealing with, and it stops the opponent from casting cards with that name. So that's really nice. And this is just good removal in the mid game for big threats. We also run 3 Lava Coils, and this is really all of our removal. 3 Lava Coils, 4 Deafening Clarions, and 4 Ixalan's Binding. It pretty much does the job. It's pretty okay. I think you might want to run an extra Lava Coil and sub out something else, just to have that early removal for single creatures. You may also want to run like a Fight with Fire, because sometimes Lava Coil doesn't get rid of everything you want. Like, for example, it can't kill Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice, so if you're going up against a Boros aggro deck, you might have trouble getting over Aurelia, because this only does 4 damage and Aurelia has 5 toughness. So that can be a problem, but we do have ways to gain life. So we have 2 Fountain of Renewal to try to gain some life and make sure we make it to the late game against those aggro decks. We have 2 Dawn of Hope, which can make us blockers and is kind of it's a card mill. Is that the right term? Anyway, card engine. This can draw us cards if we're gaining life. And we also run 4 Revitalize. You could sub out Revitalize for some kind of removal or something else more useful, but I find this to be pretty useful, because it can help us trigger Resplendent Angel in a lot of situations where we need to gain some life and produce more angels. But it also draws us a card, and again, it helps us get over the hump of those aggro decks. So, to look at our mana base, obviously you're going to want to run 4 Sacred Foundries and 4 Clifftop Retreats. Because I'm a poor boy, I only have 1 Clifftop Retreat. We also run 1 Memorial of Glory. Just in really dire circumstances, we can make 2 Soldier tokens, and that'll be just fine. We have 25 lands. You could probably cut it to 24. I usually end up flooding out in the late game, but normally we have ways to draw cards with Dawn of Hope, so it's not too bad to flood just a little bit. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. You guys, let's get into some gameplay, and if you enjoyed this video, smash like on it, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Join the club. It's a club, I guess. Well, okay, let's play. I'll stop talking. Okie dokie, game number 1 with Boros Angels here against Janini 1. Okay, this is actually a hand that I can keep. I know I'm really aggressive about keeping 2 land hands, and that's a bad thing usually, but in this case, I'm going to keep it because A, we get to play Fountain of Renewal on turn 1. B, we have Revitalize on turn 2. If we miss a land draw, we can try to draw into it. Of course, we can't use Revitalize later on to trigger Resplendent Angel, but this, I think, is going to be okay. Because I'm just going to go ahead and get Fountain of Renewal down. And if we're going up against Mono Red or some aggressive deck, this is actually a pretty good hand to deal with that because we have so much life gain. So let's see what we got here. That is a Guild Gate. Interesting. I haven't played against gates with this deck, and I'm actually going to hold out for now. I'm going to just pass turn, and I'm not going to use Revitalize yet, because I would like to get Resplendent Angel onto the field before I use these, and I'm not like desperate to draw cards yet, so I think we're going to be okay. Oh yeah, this is just fine. I'm going to go ahead and play the Plains, and then put Resplendent Angel down, and so next turn, I may just want to shock in Sacred Foundry in order to play 2 Revitalizes and create a creature with Resplendent Angel. Okay, Sulfur Falls and Breeding Pool. This is looking like Teamer Control, which is potentially problematic. We don't even have to shock in Sacred Foundry. We'll just go with Clifftop Retreat, and then attack for 3. And I'm gonna go ahead and double Revitalize here to trigger this at the end. I wouldn't be surprised if they swept the board next turn, but I want to go ahead and do this now, just in case they have single target removal on Resplendent Angel. And they counter that spell. So that is a darn shame. We strongly dislike that. Okay, they foiled our plan, but that's okay. We're going to bounce back. We've got Immortal Sun, and we've got mana to cast it 2 turns from now. Okay, they shock in Stomping Ground, which is a bit scary. A little bit scary. We're just going to attack. I'm afraid this might get killed this turn, but it's not looking like it. Okay, so we just end our turn. I can play, or I can probably sack this at the end of their turn to draw cards. Chemistry's Insight. And I don't know why I did this, but I probably should have played Sacred Foundry this turn instead of the Plains, because I'm going to have to shock this in now to get Immortal Sun out. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. See what we get, because if we get a Lyra, Aurelia is nice. I think we want to go ahead and do this, pay to the 2 life, and play Immortal Sun. This probably gets... I would not be that surprised if this gets countered. Yeah, but I'm going to play this anyway. Pretty sure this is going to get countered. Shivan Fire, huh? So they just kill my Resplendent Angel instead of countering the Immortal Sun. That's fine. I was kind of expecting a Shivan Fire to come down whenever I triggered the Resplendent Angel. So I guess it's fine that they got rid of it now. Now I'm going to go ahead and play the my Aurelia. And I really like drawing extra cards. That is super nice. Oh, I forget that my spells cost 1 less mana. That is wonderful. Oh, Immortal Sun is too good. Okay, we will just pass the turn. And, yep. We don't care because we can't attack this turn. So we just hope that Aurelia doesn't get killed. We can hope that. Chemistry's Insight. So they're drawing cards. They discard a Shivan Fire to do it. Okay, looks like they are struggling to find the cards they need. Interesting. Go ahead and do that. And then attack. Blink of an eye, huh? Well, okay, so they prevent the 5 damage, but I can still play Aurelia again. No, next damage, yeah. So we play Aurelia again. And I'm a little bit concerned with some kind of a board wipe here, but they're not playing white or black, so they can't have Cleansing Nova or Kaya's Wrath. I'm not exactly sure how they would wipe me here. They don't have enough to do Gates Ablaze, so they can just Shivan Fire you. Interesting move. I guess that makes sense to do it now before I have enough mana to pay for this. That is a Lyra Dawnbringer. This is the part where we go crazy. Is that getting countered? Darn it. Okay, that's getting countered. Maybe I should have played Dawn of Hope first, just to kind of draw out a counter spell maybe. We'll go ahead and I want to play this now and then attack. So yeah, I probably should have played this first to try to draw out a counter spell before I played the Lyra, because the Lyra is more important. But I put them on a now 1 turn clock. So they have to either kill this or gain life this turn, or I will win. And all the little 1/1s I produce with Dawn of Hope are going to be 2/2s because of the Immortal Sun. Okay, so they're drawing cards again. And they only have 4 mana left. Growth Spiral, huh? So, it's not looking great for the opponent. Maybe they still have another Blink of an Eye or something that they can stave off the defeat. No, they don't. Okay, that's just a win. I don't know what happened to the opponent. I think they're running, that was like a Wilderness Reclamation. They play for whatchamacallit. What's it called? No, the blue-red thing. The one that kills people. Not Banefire. Not Banefire. It's the one that deals damage and draws you cards, and I cannot remember the name of it right now because I am a dunce. If you know the name of that card, just let me know. I literally looked at it in the graveyard, the opponent's graveyard last turn. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Okay, again, we have a 2-land hand here, but I'm gonna try to scry one off the top here because okay, plains on the top is fine. I'll go ahead and play Sacred Foundry. So we've got removal, we've got a threat in the mid game. I think this is an okay hand. Go ahead and do that. We just have to hope we draw into a little bit more, some more lands here. Secret Squire, eh? Okay. Aurelia is actually a pretty nice pickup, but it's not going to be good if we can't play it. Though, if they play a Wild Growth Walker this turn, which I doubt they will because they didn't have it last turn and they would have played it before Secret Squire, I presume. They could have top decked it. Elvish Rejuvenator, that's fine. This is an interesting deck. You usually don't see Elvish Rejuvenator in this kind of thing. They must just be ramping up to Vraska Relic Seeker, maybe. Okay, Sacred Foundry. I may shock this in to play my Aurelia so I can get 5 damage this turn. Bonk. Okay, so I hope they don't have a finality here. Would finality kill Aurelia? It's only -4/-4, right? I think that's correct. Samuel. It's just Samuel. Okay, the Jade Light Ranger is not really too bothersome because they don't have a Wild Growth Walker on the field. If they had a Wild Growth Walker, that would be another story. But I think we're going to be okay unless they might have a cast down here to play on Resplendent Angel, which would be a big old bummer. Assassin's Trophy, eh? Okay, well, yes, I will go find a Plains. That's not great. Oh wait, yes it is. It is great. Because now I can do this, make you a 5/5 with lifelink, and I make an angel at the end of this turn. And we've got lethal next turn unless they can kill one of these. Or potentially they can kill both of them if they have finality, but they would sweep their own board. I mean, obviously if they have finality, that's probably the play. They've got to play catch up here for sure. For sure. Is this must just be straight up Golgari? Maybe Golgari Explorer? I mean, obviously it's Golgari Explorer. I just normally okay. So this is probably getting killed now.
I'm good at what I do.
You hate to see it, huh? You hate to see it. Oh gosh. Okay. Aurelia is nice. We don't... Okay, we're gonna go straight for face. We do not care about that Vraska. The only reason we care about Vraska is that she can gain them 1 life, which will put us out of lethal range with Aurelia if they manage to kill this angel. And I don't think I Lava Coil anything. I'm not really concerned with anything on the board right now. I probably want to save that for more of a threat. Sacrificing a land, huh? Okay. Did you draw anything useful? Doom Whisperer, huh? Okay, Doom Whisperer will not save them because I will play Ixalan's Binding on that Doom Whisperer and they lose the game. Okay. They don't know it yet, but they are toast. You are dead and I am the winner. Die, fool. You have failed me for the last time. These games feel too easy right now. What is this? It's like the budget decks are stacking up right now, and I'm just sweeping right through them. Oh look, I won a pack. Excellent. I'll open that at the end of the video. If you stick around, you can see what cool cards I get. Is anyone else like mildly annoyed that Wizards of the Coast only gives you 8 cards with decks on packs on MTG Arena? It seems a little bit weird. Like why aren't they just normal packs? I don't remember. I'm sure there's a good reason. Also, what the heck is this hand? Why do I have 3 Deafening Clarions here? As much as I want to keep this, I probably have to mulligan because this is just so unhelpful. Do I keep this hand? No, I don't. I have to mulligan that. Oh, what the heck? Come on. You give me this crap? Okay, I'm actually gonna... The other hand was better, actually. I had something playable on turn 4. Okay, do I keep this? I think I'm actually gonna keep this. I can see what's on top. That's good. So I can draw this first. And I have a Revitalize to try to draw, and I've got better removal now. So this is... I think we're gonna be okay. And it's looking like mono white aggro, so Deafening Clarion is actually good for us. Unless we see an Adanto Vanguard this turn. Nope, we see nothing this turn. That's fine. We will pass the turn. Okay, poor opponent. Stuck on 2 mana and doesn't have a play. That is such a bummer. But I don't care. I am going to win. I will play Resplendent Angel and pass the turn. Yep, that's a concede because they have no plays to make. That really, really sucks. Let's keep going. What's happening to my opponents right now? I feel bad. I want a real game. A real competitive game. Okay, what is this? Game 4? We've had quick games so far, I think. We're already on our 4th game. That's not bad. That's not bad. This is also a keepable hand. This is pretty keepable. So we can play Resplendent Angel turn 3 or Deafening Clarion depending on the way things are starting to stack up. And we've got plenty of removal. Watery Grave. Ooh, hello Lyra Dawnbringer. You are so beautiful. Interesting. Thief of Sanity, huh? I think I probably Lava Coil Thief of Sanity, because the problem is, if I play Resplendent Angel, it's a fine blocker, like it's a blocker for Thief of Sanity, but they're too likely to have removal for Resplendent Angel, and then I get hit by Thief of Sanity, and then that's just bad. So this is Grixis. Interesting. So I think this is where we go ahead and play Resplendent Angel. She might get killed, but no, okay, no death for Resplendent Angel. Hostage Taker. Again, not the end of the world because I can Lava Coil Hostage Taker and I get this back. Fortunately, they don't have enough mana to play. Ooh, hello. Ixalan's Binding. This is actually way better than Lava Coil because Ixalan's Binding prevents them from playing Hostage Taker again later on when they inevitably draw another one. Eldest Reborn. Okay, fine. Just kill my people. Also, this is kind of a bummer now because I don't have... now we have a play. Okay. I think I'd go ahead and play Lyra now. That may be stupid. I'm going to discard... I think I discard Deafening Clarion. Lyra might get killed. Okay, so they're probably going to make me discard Angel of Grace or Lyra, and so they can pull it out with Eldest Reborn really easily. Unless I do something about it. Like if I top deck an Ixalan's Binding, I could get rid of Eldest Reborn before they can get my Lyra back. Resplendent Angel is wonderful. Do they counter this? They have an Ionize or something? Nope. Okay. Well. If I go to... Nope. Maybe they have a cast down. They might have a cast down now. In which case, my Resplendent Angel is probably going to die before the end of this turn. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So they get back a Lyra Dawnbringer of their own. Which is, of course, unfortunate. Ritual of Soot. Okay, kind of saw Ritual of Soot coming there, honestly. Because, yeah, that hit 2 of our creatures. Kind of lame. Do I care to attack? I mean, I don't think I attack. That does me pretty much no good at this point. So... I think I just passed the turn. That's kind of lame. I hate that, but whatever. Lightning Strike. Don't bully me, man. So they're going to go, what, Lightning Strike and then another Lightning Strike? Okay. And then they're able to attack me, and then they bring the life totals back to even. They're not ready for my play next turn, though. I'm about to Lava Coil and Deafening Clarion on... Oh, am I, though? So if I... No. I think I am. So I'm going to Deafening Clarion. It's problematic if they have Carnival Carnage, which doesn't look like they do. So I get rid of the Lyra that they had. I attack for 5 and gain 5 life. So Dawn of Hope next turn is actually really good. Of course, we're not going to be immediately triggering this with some life gain, but this is good because it will eventually become kind of a card engine for us once we start creating soldier tokens. So even if we top deck a land here, which we do, Dawn of Hope is going to be really good for us. Go ahead and attack, bring them to 10, play the Dawn of Hope. And we can make a soldier token on their turn. Excuse me, I got the hiccups, man. They are really struggling here. I almost feel bad, but I don't. Because Grixis control is mean. And I'll draw some cards, heck yeah. 2 Ixalan's Binding. Excellent. Cards that I can't even use right now. Are they about to concede? They are about to concede. Let's go. Let's go. We're feeling good. Is that gold tier 2? Oh, we're pretty close to plat. Okay, we're not actually that close. It's gonna take us a lot more games. Granted, we did just win. We did just win 4 games in a row. 4 games in a row is pretty dang good. We'll play one more for this video. See how it goes. Maybe we can stay undefeated. Maybe we can. I did not expect this deck to go as well as it has so far because this deck is not incredible, honestly. It's got some really powerful cards in it, like Lyra Dawnbringer, and all the cards in my hand. Yeah, we're gonna keep those. Yeah, this is a nice hand. This is really good. So if we curve out, okay, we're gonna have a Resplendent Angel on turn 3, followed immediately by an Aurelia, followed immediately by a Lyra Dawnbringer, and we win. So here we go. Hopefully this doesn't get countered. Fingers crossed. They might have an Essence Capture. Nope. That is super cool. Super okay. I mean, this looks like mono blue. This may be like mono blue control. I'm sorry, what? Why? What? What's happening here? Okay, so... Why do you... Mono blue... Are you playing mono blue merfolks? Are they just missing their land drops? They're probably just missing their forests, and they're just about to get swept so hard right here. Oh my gosh, I feel bad about this. I mean, they might have a counterspell or like a disperse or something, so they can probably stay alive. Oh, that's just a concede. Well, that was pretty good. Oh gosh. Well, that was the last game for this video. Let's go open this pack as promised. See what we got. I still am. Oh, also I did purchase this 50 packs for War of the Sparks, so we're getting ready. So if you're excited about War of the Sparks and you want to see some deck techs on that, subscribe to me because I'm going to be putting out so many War of the Sparks videos you don't even know. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts up on this channel. What I got? A Godless Shrine. That's actually incredible. I need so many more Shocklands, so many more Rare Lands. It's ridiculous. Get your Rare Lands. It makes a big difference in the power of your decks. And that's it for this video, guys. Again, thank you so much for 100 subscribers. It might not sound like that much, and it really it's really not that much, but to me it means a lot. That's very cool. We're on our way up. Next stop, 100 million subs. Whatever. Okay, bye guys.